This is part 5 of the series on top Murugan Temples, and we are in Arthanareeswarar Temple, Tiruchengode. It is located at Tiruchengode, Tamil Nadu at a distance of 27 kilometers from Erode and 38 kilometers from Namakkal. There are a large number of legends associated with this temple. Please subscribe to my channel so that you will get automatic updates whenever my new YouTube videos are released. Also, share with your friends so that they will get benefited by the temple information. Also, at the end of this video, if you click on the rectangular box, you can see the list of other top Murugan temples, famous Kerala temples, etc. and you can view all of them. It is a Tevara Padal Petrastalam. Padigams have been rendered by Saint Tiruchengode here. There are more than 275 Padal Petrastalams. The Padal Petrastalam, also known as Tevaram Stalams, are revered in the verses of four Saivite Nayanars, Appar, Sundarar, Nyanasamundar and Manikavashagar, are amongst the greatest Shiva temples of the continent. Tevaram literally means garland of divine songs and refers to the collection of verses sung in praise of Lord Shiva. Arunagirinathar has sung Tirupugal songs in praise of Lord Murugan of this temple. The temple is also subject of popular composition by Muthuswami Dikshidhar, Arthanareeswaram, set in Ragam Kumudakriya. He was one of the musical trinity of Carnatic music. Others are Tyagaraja and Shyama Sastri. Great poets and saints like Elangu Adigal, Kaviraj Panditar have immortalized this temple with divine poems. In ancient work Silapadikaram, this place is mentioned by the name of Naduvel Kundru. The temple is more than 1000 years old. The Shivastalam was known as Kudimadak Chengundram during the time of Samandar's visit to this temple. Now it is known as Tiruchengode. Saint Nyanasamandar's Trinilakanda Padigam was sung in this place to relieve people from viral fever. When he visited, people were suffering from Vishakachal due to Vishakatru, hazardous pollutants in the air. He sang this pasigam to relieve the people from their suffering. Devotees can recite this prayer to seek relief from common cold, fever and other such ailments as well. It is one of the 1000 Murugan Subramanya Temples. I have created a Google map showing the location of these temples, and the map with top 30 Murugan temples can be seen in my Travel Blog Kshetradanam. Web link is given in the description box. This is also a place where Viranminda Nayanar was born and lived. Though the town is well known on account of Arthanareeswarar temple on the top of the hill, lesser known temple is that of Kailasanatha temple at the foothills of this temple. This temple is located on the top of a hill at a height of about 1900 feet, and there are about 1200 steps to reach the top. You can either choose to climb the stairs or take a motorable road. Vehicles go right up to the entrance of the temple. The hill is mainly composed of sandstone and is reddish, senniram in color. This is why this place is called Senkode. Another reason for the name Senkode could be that the hill is a straight formation, Senguttana Malai. The hill is called Nagagiri in the Tevaram hymns and is also known by other names as Chemmalai, Panimalai, Nandimalai, Uragaverpu, Vayumalai. After climbing the hill, we can admire the aerial view of the town, Kaveri River and surrounding countryside before entering the temple through the 5-tiered majestic Rajagopuram facing north. Though the tower is facing north, the Lord is facing west. The Moolavar is Sri Arthanareeswarar, Ambal is Bhagam Priyal, Tirtham is Devatirtham, Stalaviksham is Iluppaitri. The Lord is Swayambhu Murti. The Moolavar Sannidhi is facing west. Lord Mahavishnu and Adiseshan are believed to have worshipped Lord here. There is no separate Ambal Sannidhi as Moolavar is Arthanareeswarar. Ambal here is called Bhagam Priyal, the one who does not part with. The Murti of Arthanareeswarar is said to be made of herbs and a white elixir which has healing properties. During the daily Abhishekam, the principal deity is dressed on sari on one side and veshti on the other, decorated as the two halves of male and female. There is a small Niru true freshwater spring under Swami's foot, which has water in it always. This is called Devatirtham and is distributed to the devotees as prasadam, which is a unique custom. Typically, this custom is only in Perumal temples. The equality between man and woman is wonderfully displayed in the Arthanareeswarar concept. Arthanareeswarar is one of the 64 manifestations of Lord Shiva, in which the unity of Shiva and Shakti is wonderfully displayed. Since he has given part of his self to Uma, he is also called Umai Urubagan, the one who has Uma on one part, or Madhurubagan, one part woman. In all the Shiva temples, the deity is always represented by a lingam, and this is one unique temple which is sculptured as Murti. He is also called Malay Tambiran, Lord of the Mountain. The idol of the main deity is 6 feet in height, with the right half depicted as male and the left half as female. The male portion of the idol has Jadamudi, knot of hair, Tandam, baton, Silambu, anklet and Rudrakshamala, whereas the female portion has Kadal at the leg, Thali around the neck. It is claimed that this rare posture of the Lord as prime deity can only be found in this temple in the whole of Asia. This temple also has an emerald lingam, Maragada lingam, and a small statue of Bhrigu Maharshi in front of the Moolavar. Ambal worshipped this Maragada lingam. The hill itself is considered as lingam. In front of the hill on the west side is the statue of a large Nandi, 7 feet in length and 4 feet in height. The 60 feet long relief of Adiseshan inscribed in the hill on the way to the temple is very famous here. This relief of Adiseshan is revered by people hoping to mitigate the ill effects of Sarpadosham, Ragadosham, Kalasarpadosham, Kalatradosham, etc. The sculptures found in the hallway in front of the Sengotu Velavan shrine have intricate designs and exquisite workmanship. The pillars in the hallway are beautifully chiseled with number of rock reliefs. Overall, this temple exemplifies the artistic expertise of Tamil Nadu. Lord Arthanareeswarar is considered to be the Lord of Star Sadayam, and so special pujas are conducted on the day of Sadaya Nakshatram. As per a legend, Adiseshan and Vayu fought among themselves frequently to test their superiority. During one such struggle against Vayu's severe wind, Adiseshan failed to hold on to Mount Meru. 3 portions of Merumalai came down to earth with Adiseshan's blood stain. One such piece of this hill, since it was believed to be red in color due to Adiseshan's blood stain, it is also called as Senkod. As per another legend, whenever sage Bhrigu Maharshi used to visit Kailash, he would take the form of a small insect bee and perform his worship by flying around Lord Shiva only. He would ignore Ambal even though they were both sitting together. Angered by this, Ambal cursed sage Bhrigu Maharshi. Lord Shiva intervened and pacified Ambal by explaining that Ambal is inseparable from Lord Shiva. This legend is believed to be another reason behind this unique unison of Swami and Ambal, as it represents the synthesis of masculine and feminine energies of the universe. As per another legend, in the Narasimha Avataram after slaying Hiranyakashipu, Narasimha is said to have come to Sengundru and bathed in this temple tank here to quell his ferocity. During their 13-year exile, Pandavas are said to have worshipped at this temple. There is a place called Panchapandava Padukai on the hill as a mark of their visit. In another legend, after Murugan left Kailasham, Parvati felt distraught, and so Lord Shiva brought her to a beautiful garden to cheer her up. There was a jasmine plant in the garden that had wound itself around a tree trunk. When Shiva pointed this out to Parvati, she blushed and covered Shiva's eyes with her hands. The whole world went dark and all the sense of order was lost. In order to avoid such instances in future, Parvati suggested to the Lord that they merge into one. Lord Shiva accepted the suggestion but instructed her to perform penance at various places, finally reaching Tiruvannamalai. There, Lord Shiva appeared to her to say that Murugan was at Sengundru, and so they came here to see their son. There are a number of miracles attributed to this temple. A devotee by name Kumbakonam Sivaprakasar offered groundnuts to the stone Nandi, which were eaten by the bull god. Many of us have heard about the story of Panabhattar Hemanathan's story in Madurai. A similar legend is mentioned here, where Lord took the form of a cowherd and humbled a learned man called Pulavetrar. According to a legend, once in a contest between his brother Ganesha and himself, Lord Murugan lost the prize of the divine fruit, Jnanapalam. Angry with his parents, Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati, Lord Murugan left Mount Kailash and came to South India and reached Tiruvavinnankudi and thereafter reached Nagachala Hills, Tiruchengode, and took residence here and blesses devotees as Sengattu Velavan. Lord Murugan's idol is also self-manifested Vellai Pashanam, white poison. Murugan's shrine is equally famous in this temple and is situated on the backside of the sanctorium. This Lord was praised as Nagachala Velava by Sundaramurti Nayanar and Sengottu Velavan by Arunagirinadar in his Tirupugal. The Murti, though is very small, 3.5 feet by normal standards, is very beautiful. He holds a spear veil on the right hand and a cock in the left. The Murti of Murugan here is said to contain herbs. Also, his veil is taller than Murugan himself, which is rare if not unique. It attracts many devotees. People name their babies after Lord Murugan's name, Sengottu Velavan, a common name that we can come across in and around Erode and Namakkal. Mahavishnu with his consorts Sri Devi and Bhudevi have a separate shrine here. Mahavishnu is worshipped here as Adikeshava Perumal, and a Bhattacharya performs the daily pujas as per Vaishnava traditions. There are a large number of sub-shrines in this temple for the various deities including Vinayaka, Viswanadhar, Visalakshi, Navagrahams, etc. The temple is full of large number of sculptural beauties like Nataraja, Dancing Kali, Kuravan, Kurati, etc. The hill contains about 350 acres of land which lies 2000 feet above sea level. The sculptures found in the mandapam in front of the Sengottu Velavar shrine are of intricate designs and workmanship. Arthajama Puja or late night worship service is considered to be important in this Kshetram. New moon days are also considered to be special events. Along the path are 11 mandapams providing shelter to pilgrims climbing up the hill. Along the path to climb the temple, there are 60 steps called Arubadampadi, which are considered to have special significance and are mentioned by Arunagirinadar. The Uchipaliyar shrine is found about 425 feet further up and is dedicated to Lord Ganesha and to Lingam form of Shiva. On the west side of it lies a stone called Varadikal, Maladikal or Vandyapatana Sigara. Couples offer worship at this shrine in the hope of getting blessed with a child. In departure from typical iconography, Lord Dakshinamurti at this temple has his right leg lifted up and the left foot on Apasmara Purushan instead of the reverse. This temple is said to have 108 tirthams or water bodies, Ganapati Tirtham, Shiva Tirtham, etc. Of these, Ammayappar Tirtham is the most important one as it is found at the feet of Lord Arthanareeswarar. Girivalam is the practice of circumambulating the sacred hill by foot, which is performed by large crowds on full moon days. The route around the temple is about 7 kilometers long and takes about 1.5 hours to cover the distance. Performing Girivalam is considered even more special since the hill has Vishnu and Shiva and so it is considered equivalent of having visited Vaikuntham and Kailasam. There are several beliefs in visiting this temple. There is a small shrine for Pandiswarar on the hill. People offer cradles and they believe that they can have children with his blessings. On the way to the temple, 60th step is considered as a step of honesty and truth, that is Satyapadi. When people had problems and litigations amongst them, one who was ready to tell the truth from this place was believed to be the true and honest person. His evidence played a vital role in delivering justice in those days. Pasuvan Swami attracts many farmers and villagers. They offer milk, butter, curd to the Lord in a deep belief that this would be returned abundantly and richly. Many people who have Nagadosham offer abhishekams to Adiseshan with turmeric and kumkumam. It is generally believed that they are blessed with marriage soon. The important festivals are special 21-day puja, Kedara Gaudi Vradam, Vaikasa Visaga festival, etc. The special feature of this festival is that there are 4 car chariots. The first one for Lord Vinayagar, second for Lord Sengottu Velavan, third for Lord Arthanareeswarar, and the fourth for Lord Adikeshava Perumal. The maintenance of the temple details, temple timings, and contact numbers are given in the description box. Thanks for watching.